Hi there, Paul Carson here with Philadelphia Mortgage Brokers, and the very exciting topic to talk about today is mortgage servicing, and you're probably asking yourself, what the heck is that? And simply put, wherever you make your mortgage payments to, that company is called your servicer. So oftentimes in the mortgage world, folks like to know where they're going to be making their payments and have that consistency, and oftentimes when change pops up, we can start to wonder, why did this happen? Will this harm me? Is there anything bad coming? Really, that's the main reason I wanted to make this video, is to dive deeper into what is mortgage servicing? Why does your company change of who you make your payments to? Is that normal? Can it happen again? All these things. So a large number of our 2020 clients who we had with one of our top wholesale investors who keep servicing for the short term. So when we close a loan with this company, they retain servicing of where you make your payments to for the near term. At some point, they pool up your loan plus another loan and plus a bunch of other loans into pools of loans and sell off the mortgage servicing rights. Those are called MSRs, mortgage servicing rights. It's a thing of value in the Wall Street world. As far as the mechanics of how things work behind the scenes, the reason servicing transfers is it's all about the movement of money, liquidity. So when companies if it's profitable to sell mortgage servicing, which it is right now in this market in 2022, you're seeing servicing transfer a lot, because all of a sudden these loans that have lower interest rates are less likely to be paid off now that rates have risen up. So the value of these mortgages being held for the long term becomes more attractive to institutional investors, big money houses who are investing for pensions and insurance companies, things like that. Oftentimes people wonder, okay, I just went from company A to company B. What's going to happen? Is anything bad going to happen? Will my rate change? Will my payment change? All of these things. Now, as a servicer, terms of your loan cannot change. However those details were, let's take an example. Let's say at the end of January, your loan went from company A to company B. They would take your existing balance, they literally take a snapshot of that, pick it up, and then put it down at the new company, and then you start making your payments to that new company B. Now, in the interim, if you've set up automatic payment with company A, you're probably worrying like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get a late payment or get hit with that. Anytime a servicing transfer occurs, by law, the servicer has to give you time and a grace period between the switch between companies to make your payments and not hit you with a late payment. So make sure that when that servicing transfer happens, you're keeping an eye on it. You are required to get a letter in the mail. If you have electronic correspondence, the same thing. They have to communicate with you when this transfer happens. The main thing to keep in mind, though, is it is a normal thing for mortgage servicing to happen. Oftentimes it happens every few years when mortgages get bought or sold. It's almost impossible to predict if and when you will get transferred or sold. And really, that's just something to keep in mind, is that although who you make your payments to might change, the terms of your loan won't change. It's just because of this happening, you shouldn't have added stress in your life. It's really not that big of a deal at the end of the day. So if you've recently had your mortgage servicing transfer and you have to make your payments to a different company and you're not getting your questions answered to your satisfaction, you want to know why, really the mechanics behind it, feel free to reach out to our team at Philadelphia Mortgage Brokers. You can find us at phillymb.com.